I'm Sierra, 29. I'm standing in my new home, preparing for my first Thanksgiving with my chosen family. The aroma of roasting turkey and apple pie fills the air, and the table is set with a beautiful centerpiece. It's a far cry from the family gatherings of my past. A few months ago, I found myself at a crossroads. I'd just confronted my family about their years of deliberate exclusion and financial manipulation. It all started when I discovered cruise documents that didn't include my name, despite me having contributed so much to the family over the years. Growing up in a middle-class family in a small town, my parents, Mr. and Mrs. Thompson, always seemed to have a different set of rules for me compared to my siblings, Lily and Ethan. My father was a strict and somewhat cold man, more focused on maintaining the family's image. My mother, on the other hand, was manipulative, using guilt to get what she wanted from me. As a child, I often watched Lily take expensive dance lessons while I was told we couldn't afford it. Ethan got a new bike for his birthday, but I was given hand-me-down clothes. In college, I worked 3 jobs to pay for my tuition and living expenses, while Lily and Ethan had their costs covered by our parents. I remember the day I found out about the cruise. I went to my parents' house, and when I confronted them, my mother tried to brush it off as a misunderstanding. "Honey, you're overreacting," she said, reaching out her hand. But I was done. I placed the cruise documents on the table and walked out, for the first time in my life not turning back when she called my name. Back in my apartment, I started to dig through old photo albums and my laptop's budget spreadsheet. I saw a clear pattern of financial contributions I'd made to the family, like paying for my father's unexpected medical bills and my mother's car repairs. Meanwhile, they were planning this luxury cruise without me. My siblings didn't help either. Lily called me, saying I was making our mother cry and that they meant to invite me. Ethan texted me, telling me I was being dramatic and asking how much money it would take for me to let it go. My best friend, Maya, came over with wine and takeout. She'd seen me sacrifice so much for my family over the years. "About damn time you noticed," she said. "When is the last time they showed up for you?" I started to set boundaries. I changed my phone number, closed the joint bank account with my parents, and declined invitations to family events. I even booked a trip to Rome, a place I'd always dreamed of visiting. But my family didn't give up easily. They sent extended family members to try and convince me to come back. Uncle Henry left a rehearsed voicemail, telling me my mother was worried sick. Cousin Lucy called, saying I was being ungrateful. One day, Ethan showed up at my workplace. He said I was tearing the family apart, but I stood my ground. "I'm not avoiding you. I'm refusing to see you," I told him. Then there was the confrontation at the restaurant. My parents, Lily, and Ethan were all there. They tried to smooth things over, reminding me of the few things they'd done for me, like paying for my braces when I was 14. But I was ready. I opened a folder and presented them with a spreadsheet of all my financial contributions over the past decade, which totaled $38,500. I also showed them a timeline of family events I'd been excluded from and a photo of a jewelry making kit I'd begged for as a child but was told was too expensive. I challenged them to name 3 things they'd done for me that they hadn't done for Lily or Ethan. The silence that followed was deafening. My mother's face crumpled in genuine distress, and my father couldn't find the words to answer. I laid out my terms: at least 6 sessions of family therapy, complete financial independence, a public acknowledgement of how I'd been treated, and a genuine apology. I told them I needed space to heal. As I walked out of the restaurant that day, I felt a weight lift off my shoulders. It was the first time in a long time that I felt truly free. Now, as I look around at my new home and the people who have chosen to be in my life, I know I made the right decision. The invitation to my parents' 40th anniversary celebration sits on my counter. I'll consider it, but I'm no longer the person who would immediately rearrange my life for them. I've learned to put myself first, and for the first time in 29 years, I'm looking forward to the future.